Hi, everyone. Welcome to our market update. My name is Vinnie. My co-host over here is David.
Welcome to the Matrix, my friends.
There we go. Now, if you're looking to buy, sell, invest, refinance, anything in San Diego County, you came to the right spot. Other parts of California, David can help you out. I can refer you out all over the United States and in other countries too. So if you need anything, any kind of real estate needs, feel free to reach out to myself or David. One thing I wanted, before we get to the quick numbers, I wanted to bring something up. I know David loved this last time.
Oh no. Boom. Oh, I love this.
All right.
What? This, I think, was created when McDonald's came up with that saying, I'm loving it. I think this is what they had in mind.
So something to look at right there. In the last 12 months, okay, if an agent sold one property in the last 12 months, they've been the top 20% of all realtors. Okay, selling, let's say, 10 properties puts them close to the top 3% of all realtors. Right now, so when people say they have their real estate license, how much business are they actually doing? So that stat right there, it's mind blowing. When I first saw that, I was dumbfounded to know that was real. So be aware of that. You're looking at a big proportion of realtors not maybe do a lot of business, yet there is a lot of business to be done right now. And it's a wild market. If you watch us last couple of weeks, couple of months, inventory is dropping, okay? We are active properties, 3,400, pending properties, 4,500, okay? Active properties, 3 million to 700,000. We're not close to balance. We're still basically less properties active than pending. When we're talking about under 700,000, close to three times as many properties pending than active in the market. The attached market is a little more balanced. That's why if you're buying in the attached market, like a condo, townhome, row home, you're probably not going to see that craziness as you see in other markets. The detached market, 1,000 more properties pending than active. Now, if this is your first time watching this and you're not familiar with what pending is, it means it's in escrow, okay, under contract. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go close on the property. It just means it's under contract. They have a buyer and it's taken off the market. Okay.
And for those of you that don't understand what Vinny just said, once again, because it's very technical, you need to join us for a first-time homebuyer seminar to learn all these terms.
Yes. So
because Vinny speaks very fast sometimes, and he's a true professional, and some of those terms don't make sense to everybody.
Well, and yes, and talking about speaking fast, our plan is in the near future. So we do buyer seminars and investor seminars. We have one tomorrow. If you're watching us live, we have one tomorrow scheduled for an investor seminar. But we do buyer seminars too, first-time home buyer seminars. Our plan, probably the next couple of weeks, is we do it. Usually takes about 30 minutes or so, sometimes 40, sometimes a little less. But we plan to knock it out in under 10 minutes.
It's going to be like we're going to call it the Olympics, but at hyperdrive speed. So it's going to be world-class performances, but broken down into hyperdrive speed timeframes so that in 10 minutes, you can learn maximum, and then you can go back to updating your Facebook page. Or hopefully more productive things like exercising, or reading a book, or cooking, or going outside.
So, yes. Now, how are rates going right now, Dave?
So, we had another interesting week this week. So for those of you who don't know, if you didn't already refinance your home, what's in effect now? That 50 basis point hit for all refinances is now in effect. What does that mean? It means that basically, even though rates have stayed super duper low, anytime now that you refinance, every single lender following Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac now has an increased cost of 0.50, which means your rate is higher. So for those of you who are doing cash out this week, rates are not as good as they were last week. And that's because as of November 8th, we officially started adding that half a point hit to all loans. So kind of a bummer. Otherwise, rates this week, once again, I mean, utterly amazing as far as what's going on with your FHA, your VA. I mean, a lot of the people I'm working with this week, once again, 2.25. That's 2.25% for FHA and VA. No, that's zero. Let me correct. 0 points. Then for some other people, that are doing loan amounts that are 5, 10 and below, once again, stayed at the 2.75 range, which is amazing because the Mortgage Bankers Association has predicted for all of 2021 rates to stay at an average of 2.89.
Wow.
That's a lot. And that's also, there is $40 trillion worth of loans that will be refinanced in 2021. Now that sounds like a lot, but the reality of it is this year, in the last 6 months, there was a projected 60 trillion that were eligible. And if that sounds mind-boggling to you, it is, which is why lenders are so stressed out. And a lot of us have lost all of our hair because of stress with all the mortgages.
Now I'm going to get into the tip of the week. So tip of the week is, if you're looking to buy a house, maybe you're a couple weeks out, a couple months out in the future, a platform to really look at is HUD Home Store. Okay, now those properties are going to be on Paragon, the MLS, wherever your future realtor is looking at properties. And these right here are properties that maybe need a little loving. They're bank-owned properties that if you're looking for something that you can add some sweat equity into, okay, they can be a good avenue for you to purchase something that needs a little loving. There's not a lot that's currently in San Diego County. In other areas, there are some properties available, but they pop up every once in a while. The thing about them, not all brokerages have the ability to bid on those properties. And not a lot of agents know the process of doing it. Just make sure your agent understands the process.
Even if they're in the top 20%?
Even from the top 20%. So talk to your agent, see if it's something possible. If there's a property that comes about, you want to be well informed to know you have everything at your fingertips.
And also, for those of you that realize, on Monday, me and Vinnie did our fitness challenge. So we got around 20 entries so far that we got to review. We got to go through and pick the winner. We're going to post that next week. That was the fitness challenge. The fitness challenge is, it's not for me. It's not for Vinnie. It's for you. So the fitness challenge was 7 push-ups, 25 jumping jacks in 1 minute. And that's just to start you doing something so that you live longer and have a better productive life. So we'll reveal the winner next week. We'll put a quick clip up as long as the winner wants to show themselves. Quite a few different people went for it, and it's the first step that matters, and that's what we want you guys to do. We want you to take the first step to becoming better, and we're hoping me and Vinnie can help you out with that. Real estate, fitness. Vinnie, don't you have a podcast?
Yes, it's called Road to Growth. Remember, It's not where you are currently at, it's where you want to be. You don't know how many different business owners I've had on the podcast that talk about the failures and how they kind of fought to overcome them. It's called The Road to Growth, Success of an Entrepreneur. Okay, and I interviewed different business owners to find out where they struggle and how they overcome those struggles. So be aware, maybe you don't have a dollar to your name. Maybe you have horrible credit score. Whatever it might be, we're not leaving the business anytime soon. And for our clients, we're not leaving them. So if you're looking to buy in 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever it might be, feel free to reach out. We'd love to be that resource for you.
We're here long term. We may not be here in 12 years, though.
We'll see. All right. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.